It was a small sound, easy to miss in a crowded restaurant, but for Alina Cross, it landed like thunder in her chest. Her breath caught. Her fork paused mid-air. And for the first time in 23 years, the world seemed to tilt. Because she knew that pendant. And right there, in that quiet moment, this story reminds us that kindness still matters. Alina Cross was a billionaire known for control. Boardrooms listened when she spoke. Markets shifted when she moved. She had built an empire from nothing, after losing everything that once mattered most. People admired her strength, envied her success, and assumed she had no regrets. They were wrong. 23 years ago, Alina had been young, broke, and alone. A fire, a hospital, a child taken into protective care during the chaos. Paperwork lost. Phone numbers changed. A lifetime swallowed by a single night. She searched until the searching broke her. Eventually, the world told her to move on. But a mother never truly does. The pendant had been the only thing she'd managed to place around her baby's neck that night. A simple silver oval with a tiny crack down the center, engraved on the back with a single letter L, for luck, for love. Now, across a linen-covered table in an upscale restaurant, a young waitress stood frozen, apologizing softly for the spill she hadn't even caused. "I'm so sorry, ma'am," she said, bending to pick up the pendant. Alina's voice barely worked. "Where did you get that?" The girl blinked. "It was mine. I've had it as long as I can remember." Alina felt the room fade. The chandelier lights blurred. Her hands trembled, not with power, but with hope she'd buried years ago. "What's your name?" she asked. "Lena," the waitress said. "But everyone calls me Ellie." L, the letter burned in Alina's mind. Ellie had grown up in foster homes. Kind ones. Cruel ones. Places where kindness came in waves and left just as quickly. She worked double shifts, studied at night, and wore that pendant like armor. Her one proof that she came from somewhere, even if she didn't know where. Alina didn't say anything else. Not yet. Instead, she tipped generously, thanked her politely, and walked out of the restaurant with a heart racing faster than it ever had during a merger. That night, she couldn't sleep. She pulled an old photo from a locked drawer. A baby, a hospital bracelet, and the twin pendant she'd kept all these years, the other half, cracked in the same place. The next day, Alina returned. She asked for Ellie's section. Sat at the same table. Ordered the same tea. And when Ellie came over, Alina gently placed the twin pendant on the table. Ellie stared. Her hands shook. "Where did you get that?" Alina's voice broke. "I've been looking for you." The truth unfolded slowly, carefully, no accusations, no demands, just stories, dates, records, scars that matched in places no one could fake. And then the test. The confirmation. The quiet moment in a doctor's office, where science caught up to hope. Mother and daughter. After 23 years, Ellie cried. Not because her life had been hard, but because she finally understood why kindness had always felt like home to her. Why she'd always helped strangers. Why serving people made her feel seen. It wasn't the money that changed her life. It was being found. Alina didn't pull her out of the restaurant. She didn't erase Ellie's world. She respected it, supported her dreams, listened, and in return, she learned how to soften, because sometimes, the greatest fortune isn't built in boardrooms or balance sheets. Sometimes, it's hanging quietly around someone's neck, waiting for love to recognize itself again.